Oh, me? Yo, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Okay. What's up, guys? It's Chatmigos Assemble right now. That was one and only Chamba here. All right, what's up, Chamba?
Yo, what's cooking?
How are you today?
I'm doing good. It's finally getting a little bit warmer now, which is good because summer's about to kick, but
that's crazy.
I'm expecting it to be super hot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
J-Shot, after that marathon week of streaming, dude, like how's it going? I thought I didn't know if you were gonna make it. I was like, this guy.
I was going through withdrawals. I was like itching. I was itching. I was like, I gotta get on a stream. I haven't been on a stream. So I was like, here I am fresh from work. I didn't even change out of my shirt. So here I am. Yeah. Buttons come off for nothing less than $10. So let's keep the super chats coming. So buttons go back up for 20, by the way. Buttons go on for 20, out for 10. That's how that works.
That's smart. It's a bribe.
Get those
blackmail.
Yeah.
How
it's
you
like a reverse only. It's like a reverse OnlyFans,
How you Lago?
You start naked.
Pay to put clothes on.
Man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I just had like a nice little conversation with Chamba earlier about like 5 minutes, like a minute ago, about chocolate milk.
About chocolate milk. We just talking about chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. It's crazy. Yo, chocolate milk's insane. Like now you can get it in the bottle. Like there's the bottle version. There's the powdered version. There's the liquid, like the
concentrate version where you mix it. Right. Yeah.
Concentrate version. Like it's insane now the amount of chocolate milks you can get. And there's one that's called like Fair Trade, I think it's called, and it tastes like melted ice cream. It's insane.
I like that.
Do you know there's like no milk in like Nesquik, like in like those and like Yoo-Hoo, there's like actually no milk in them?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like this year's.
The already made ones, right? Yeah.
I had no clue.
Dairy free, dude. Dairy free. I think it's great.
I had no clue.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when Nesquik was just called Quick. And then they used to have like the tin bottles. They had to open it up with the spoon.
Yep.
Like I don't know if there's any other way.
We still got that here. Yeah, we still got that here.
Those are the best. All right, guys. Let's J-Shot, you want to say what's up to the Chatmigos?
Sure. Not prepared at all, but why not? Let's go.
Right. You're the most energetic one out of the three of us.
I know you have the most energy.
All right, let me
unless you want me to read it with no energy, I could do it.
No. I could totally
45.
Totally fake this. Yeah. All right, here we go. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chatmigos. This is episode 158. And this is the part of the show where you are the star of the show. So make sure you put in those dots for the Hushmigos. You say hello, you say what's up. And also make sure you like and subscribe and share. Make sure to share. Make sure to tell people what's going on. And that we're all here. We're here. It's Chamba. It's Lago. It's me. Who knows who else is coming by because I was late, so I don't know what else is happening. So we'll get in here and we'll say hello. We got Just Jeff 45. We got Toy Rentu hitting us with the sup nerds. We got Paul Morales is in the chat. We got Mark Rose. We got Lago Figs is in the chat, and he's here. Amazing, 2 places at once. We got Marcus Yee. Stormfire Blizzard is here. Rockets Blastoise. Man, I gotta make my screen a little brighter. All right, there we go. We got Darian G. We got Disavout Action Figures. We got Hushmigos. John is here. Bat Force Grumps, of course. Captain McKay Random. Scrolling. We got Blunt Force Honesty. Taco Boy is here. Sonic Rockman X and Assemble. I feel like we missed that in the beginning. Ender Shadow already prepping for RubinCon 2025 and making sure that's going to happen. We got Doombot 9000, Shelf Presence, and Benjamin Rue, along with Rick Jones and Diggs Figs and the Toy Amigos man himself right there. So that's everybody. Back to you.
Yeah, man. You're right, man. We forgot one of the most important things of the show.
You did.
These Chatmigos, these freaking Chatmigos, they just these Chatmigos, I'm waiting for you guys to say assemble. These Chatmigos, they really assemble.
We're gonna be looking for new streams next week.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be back to regular schedule next week.
All right.
Back to the rag. So yeah, there's There's a lot to talk about today. There was a decon this weekend, right? There was that.
We had the Tamashi event, which I think Cheney and I might still do a video on.
We'll so there was a Tamashi event. A lot of good things came out, and decon, and I don't know. I just felt like we're just getting hit constantly. We had the Legions Con.
Right. It was Legions, decon,
decon, and there was a little bit of everything, a little bit of something for everybody. Because Legions Con is more of like, it's very customizable, a lot of customizers and like artists showing off their things. And then you have Tamashi, which has the imports, and then you have decon, which was a lot of the like art toys. From what Machu said, Machu wasn't on the chats I was reading. I was lurking. I did not participate too much in the chat, but I was lurking, and he was like, "It's a lot of like art toys going on at decon." So let's take a look at some of that stuff. Chamba, you got that stuff?
Yep. Let's add it to the stage. Boom.
Oh man, there's so many things, dude. It's great. It's so insane that like every week we have so much to talk about.
So much,
right?
Like
so much.
It's cool. It's great, but like
it's great.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go down. Let's start with UJ shot. Let's take a look at one of the things. Pick one of the things out of here.
If you're gonna pick me, if you're gonna start with me, let's jump back up to that Mondo Clayface. Dude,
look at that.
Would you look at that?
This, I mean, after seeing Scarecrow in NYCC, and then this one now at Decon, like, and it's and Poison Ivy that came out. It's not just like, first off, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It literally looks ripped right out of the show. But it's the attention to detail and the accessories that get me, like that little piece of Batman coming through his chest, but then also like the grappling hook going through his head. Like, this is, I am one drink away from being like, yep, I'm in on this line. Like, this one, right? This is the one that might like push me completely over. Like, it is so good. And all the different face sculpts on here, like that, it's that sinister smile one that like really got me. Like, they captured that so well. Just so well. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm really impressed with this. And for something that's like a monotone figure, there's so much life to the sculpt and so much detail. It's really good. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I love that you said that, man, because like this could easily been like super simple and boring because there's not much to it.
Exactly, yeah.
But Alex Brewer, the guy that sculpted this guy's amazing, man. He knows how to take these animated characters and bring them to life and just still give them these expressive faces and make something that's just so monotone, just brownish color, have so much detail and dimension. It's fantastic, man.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
Chamba,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. You can always hear him like yelling. You can hear him yelling in those faces, right? You can hear his voice. Yeah. All right, sorry, Chamba, go ahead.
No, you know what? I'd like to do it this way. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Like everybody just talk, dude.
That's what I think. It's a proper conversation.
Not like, hey, Chamba, like
this thing is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm not a collector of the Mondo 1/6 stuff, but I think this might be my favorite of all the ones that they've done. Like you guys mentioned, the fact that it's super expressive based on just like you'd imagine, like it's brown. Clayface is brown. What can you do with him? The assisted cell shaded baked in shadows really assists in really capturing the dimension of him. It's so annoying in a sense because I'm like, the sculpt can be done. These illustrations, the animation style can be depicted in 3D. Yet how come we're only getting it in this 1/6 format? Why? I know they're capable of doing it in 1/12. They essentially just shrink the sculpt and we've got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Well, I think.
What do you think?
Sorry, no. I'm lagging a little bit. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Lago.
It's part of my name, man. No, what were you saying, Cham? I'm sorry, because like I
No,
thought
no,
you stopped, and then I lagged, and then it's like, yeah.
I'm just saying it looks fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, I agree with all of you guys. I'm wondering the price of this because there's so many things that it comes with. You know, I don't remember their prices going beyond like 350, 400 for a figure. Usually, like for the Battle Cat and stuff, that's more expensive. But this one comes with so many things. I don't know, and it has new technology too because it has the seamless body. So it has a seamless body and like a skeleton in there. Oh, what's up, Machu?
There he goes.
Yeah. There he is.
Now you're out of the green room.
Now I'm out of the green room. Exactly. Thank you.
You're in the dark room now. But like the seamless body thing gets me because I want to see how they tackle that. You know.
Yeah, I'm curious about what it feels like too, like the vinyl feel to it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be like because I have like a couple seamless, like the seamless Venom. It's very, very like loose, not loose, but like thin, not super thick material, and like you could fold it and feel the insides. I wonder if that's gonna be.
Is the Mondo Venom seamless arms and stuff?
I'm talking about the Hot Toys. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wonder what they're gonna do with this, what materials they're gonna use, but it looks.
Has Mondo done seamless before?
Nah, I don't think so.
Let me check the archives. Lago says.
You know what? They might have done it with the Megan figure. I think maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I might be wrong on that. I think they did try out somewhere. I believe. I'm not too sure.
Machi, you saw this at Decon. What do you think of it?
In person, it looks amazing. And then they also changed up the display. They took out that chess piece with Batman, and they just showed it. They showed it off like regular. Okay. But yeah, that Batman piece like sells me on this.
Right.
Like I have the animated series line, like the Batman, Joker, and Harley, and I'm like, oh, I think I need to get this. I think I am getting this.
It's all magnets, right?
I think I need to get. I think I am getting this.
Yeah,
that's what I assume.
Yeah,
that's what I assume because I didn't see them or ask them how they did it.
Now they said seamless body, but now I'm looking at it with that chest piece. It does look like it has a cut there with the
the diaphragm,
the diaphragm area. Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're changing that up. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe the seamless meant like the limbs. Because I'm imagining the arms might be the seamless part. Because you know, sometimes Hot Toys or other 1/6 companies, they'll do it's like semi-seamless, where it's like the torso is one thing, the arms are kind of in the ball pegs, but the arms themselves have that seamless aspect to it.
I guess I like the camera's moving a lot, but I think if you look at the legs, those look a little seamless, right?
Yeah.
The arms definitely though.
Yeah, the arms too. Yeah. So it's probably that. It's probably the arms and the legs.
And I'm curious about that piece on the floor. Like, is that supposed to be him, like, as a puddle, or is that like another chest piece? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was another shoulder piece.
Right.
Yeah.
What's cool is that piece of him as a puddle, you could put all the other heads on it, most likely.
Yeah. Oh, so
that's what I'm like. I'm imagining, right? You can just interchange the heads because I was like, that would suck if that head's attached to the puddle.
Yeah, it's almost like if that's the case, it's almost like an accessory holder, like for at least one of the heads.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Yeah, but look at that. I mean, like, look at like the sculpt on the Batman face, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. It's so good.
Yeah, that Batman piece.
Yeah,
that looks awesome.
Machu is staring intently.
He is. He's been speaking with his mouth closed the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm practicing my ventriloquism right now.
I know.
Am I the only one that sees this?
No.
Everyone.
Yeah,
I learned this in Vegas, by the way.
I was gonna say, what was the Batman villain? What was the Batman villain? Where he goes, "Hey, dummy," it's
wasn't that ventriloquist?
Ventriloquist.
Is his name ventriloquist?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if
it was Scarface.
It was Scarface. That's it. Scarface.
Scarface was a puppet. No, the puppet guy.
Scarface was a puppet. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're basically hearing Machu's thoughts, and it's like,
that face.
That's why it's great.
Yeah. Machu's
but like
definitely getting this, but it's just, where am I gonna put him?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Me too.
In the Batmobile.
To the figure. Like my thing is. I didn't want to go too deep into the Batman animated line. I thought maybe Batman, Joker, Harley, and Man-Bat. But now this, like,
I would go Clayface over Man Bat.
I got Man.
Yeah, for me, it's the
same.
Clayface.
I'd be curious though, like how they normally do the deluxe version or the timed edition. What if this shows everything? What parts are part of the timed edition version?
Oh, that Batman piece is definitely going to be part of
right.
Yeah,
I'm just curious, like what's in the standard and what's in that timed version.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. They sweeten up the deal so much for the timed.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when you get the regular, like
yeah,
maybe.
No, again, Lago.
Like maybe you're gonna get like the regular body. You might not get the puddle. You might not get the chest piece. You might not get that Batman face. You'll probably get like the regular. Maybe those 3 Clayface faces. 3 Clayface faces in the body, and then everything else will probably be in the hands. Obviously, everything else.
It's got a lot of different hand options. The parts.
Yeah, it's gonna. Was it big? Like, was it tall?
Yeah. It again, you're hearing my thoughts, but yes, it was very tall in person. And like one of the first things that I think of is just like putting that Batman piece on the bottom of my shoe, just making it like step on it. Also one of my inner thoughts that you guys are hearing.
No, this is fantastic. Yeah, they didn't give a date either, right? To be.
No, they didn't give a date. I didn't see one.
DVD. So good. So good.
I will be right back.
Okay, I was going to ask which one you want to pick, but
you wouldn't even notice. He's still here. Oh no,
I think he's going to correct his camera, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. While we wait for him, I'll go and select the Gwenom, Revoltech Gwenom tease. So, kind of came out of nowhere. A little unexpected. Honestly, great choice. This is the character. You can get a lot of dynamics from this. They released the Spider-Gwen already before, and the only primary issue that I had with it was the size of the head, or just a lot of the head aspects of it. But this one, it kind of like solves that because of the type of character that she is. So honestly, this right now, just as a tease basis, welcome back. As a tease basis, I got to see how much she's going to cost and what she comes with, but I might be down for this one.
I think she looks great. I don't have any of the like the previous like Gwen Revoltechs. But I agree with Marcus said he loves the texture. The texture comes through in this shot, which even as a tease looks really, really great. And I love the like kind of cartoony kind of comic style of the head sculpt too, right? Like that looks really sharp, and it's going to move well. So yeah. So it's cool. It's really, really cool.
I am curious how the I guess that tongue is going to move.
The tongue,
yeah.
I'm wondering about that.
I'm sure she'll have like another Revoltech joint at the back.
In the back.
Then, several like she might have several tongue options, I suppose. Just to see how you can. But even then, like, do I even display her with it just wrapping around her or just like kind of flowing about? It really depends on how you want to display it. But because it's like Revoltech joints, you just pop them out the plug, right? So
yeah, I mean, and this, by the way, this is the one that I was going to pick before I left.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to reuse any parts from the previous
Spider
figure.
Yeah, I mean, it might be the basis, but obviously, as what was mentioned in the chat, where it's like you can see the texture. The original one never had the texture, right? But they could always rework something. Like, I mean, most of the Revoltech, the Yamaguchis and stuff, they're all following the same basis, so they could probably start off with the same 3D sculpt, and then it's like let's add a less minus. So who knows? But all I know is that the previous Spider-Gwen, she moved great.
Yeah,
I think she was one of the best other than the head. I mentioned it. The head was garbage, but this one you kind of solve it by having the Venom hood thing going on. So
you think it's gonna have scooped knees?
Did the original one have scoop knees?
No, I don't think so, because
I'm hoping that's the case as well. Knees. Yeah, I'm hoping that one follows the basis, and that's why I'm like 80% in on this, just based on this shot. I got to see what she's going to come with. I got to obviously the scoop knees is going to be a factor, but probably not, because it depends on the design, of course. Like, I don't have a problem with scoop knees as long as they kind of work with the design that they've got. It's just that when it's sort of like stands out and looks inappropriate, like what, that wasn't unnecessary. So we'll see how it goes with this one. But just what a cool tease! What a nice approach! Like, good choice.
Yeah. I wonder what the exclusive piece will be. You think it's going to be unmasked?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if it's unmasked, I don't need the exclusive face.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm sure, like, we've got the SH Figure Arts Gwen. I'll pop that head on just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do some fun stuff with it. But yeah, I'd be curious what the exclusive piece might be. Is anyone here actually interested in this other than myself? Machi, you said you might.
Yeah, Machi's. Yeah, Machi's definitely interested.
No interest?
It Pat's for me. It's cool. I'm sure Machi will be like, "Here, try this," and I'll be like, "This is
give
awesome."
it a shot.
Tisha, what was the last Yamaguchi that you had?
The Joker? The Batman that you bought me.
Oh, the most recent
before
one?
that one. Yeah, before that one.
Oh, before that?
That's a very, very recent one.
The Dark Knight. Not the Dark Knight, the Arkham Knight.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So not too far off.
Mm-hmm.
So also, could we just like go back to the fact that Machu asked Gwenom here, girl, what that tongue do? That was his question.
What that tongue do?
I did look at the camera when I said it.
Yeah.
So.
But no, I'd be curious how the tongue actually functions, whether or not it's I mean it's Yamaguchi. You can kind of see one of the joints already there. Around,
like right by the chest.
The diaphragm section. Yeah. So we'll see. This is a good one though. Since Lago's not here, we're gonna move forward. Machu, what would you like to talk about?
Oh boy.
Scroll down a bit. I can scroll up. Depends what you're after.
Let's talk about the Power Rangers.
Sure. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, like these are the team suits that I've been waiting for from Lightning Collection. I'm sure all of us have been, and then they just stopped with it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet like they would have given this to us, like soon, but then they just stopped. I don't know why.
I think it's licensing.
Is it?
Because so far, a lot of people were doing like looking back at it, and I think licensing was an issue in regards to the movie suits. But they did appear in the show, so that would have still panned out for them.
Okay.
It's interesting that they never got to it. Although, in all fairness, if Lightning Collection got to these suits, do you think they'd look this good?
I mean, I think so. I don't know how I feel about like the actual pleather look to it, because they're not going to move as well. So I would rather have it like how Lightning Collection has it, where it's just plastic parts. They're definitely going to move well then. I think they could pull it off. Like I definitely think Hasbro could pull that look off.
I think Hasbro can. Like Hasbro has the capabilities of definitely doing it. It's just how often do they actually bring that game?
Right, because they
Lightning Collection.
In the movie, the suits don't look like cloth. They look like
they
shiny.
Don't.
Yeah, they're plastic.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been their best looking Power Rangers set.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You're not wrong. So these look really good. I don't Ranger, but like this could convince me, right? Like so now this is two sets now on this call that on this stream that have been like, I might get into this. Because these are really good, and I like the fact that it's not trying to imitate the cloth, right? So it's the plastic set, or like I guess it would have been like an armor,
right.
So I like this a lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to look at does anybody have anything from this line before? Not this line, but like this.
That's what I was mainly going to get to.
Well?
It's a company that I'm not quite familiar with. Toys Battalion, I think, is what it's listed under, but I don't know what else they've done.
Yeah.
So it's always hard to gauge, especially like a lot of third-party companies. They either share the same bodies or they just change their name to release something else different. What is the body underneath this? Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
As far as aesthetics goes, they look wicked. They look wicked.
Yeah. They look great.
There's no
I'd be curious about accessories too, right?
Right.
What are we getting? Are we getting extra hands?
Okay, this is the same one. This is the same company.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So here's more shots of them, I guess. So you were curious about what they're going to come with?
There you go.
We have the photos ready. Yeah.
Answered. I wasted the good question. All right.
No, it's good. Because of that question, it led to this. The details are all there.
The details are there. Yeah, the helmets look great.
It's just they don't really show them do anything else right now than just stand there. right? So what can you do? How far can you push certain things in between the joints? Is it all sculpted? Or I mean, it looks sculpted, so I don't know. But then that looks off good. Like,
are the coins off, or is that me? Do I remember like?
You're thinking of them being dinosaurs, but in the movie they were the
in the movie they were different.
All right. I'm just making sure. I'm asking. No. All right. So,
Machi, you're curious about this one?
I'm curious about it. Do we have a price on the whole set?
There's no price, but I don't even know. Like, I don't know when they go up yet.
I thought the last post said the 24th.
Yeah, I thought
24th.
Yeah,
okay.
Cutoff.
So, wait, the cutoff is the 24th. So that means that they're up now. Then.
Yeah.
Oh.
1 second. I'm gonna check it. It said 1/6 kit, right?
Yeah, and I've ordered from them before, so they're
they're great.
I would
they're great.
I wonder how much range the suits give them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm curious about that.
If it's like 300, I'll probably say I'll do it.
All right, let me see the price.
But I doubt it because it's 6 of them, right?
See total price. They're up right now.
Yeah.
There's a deposit of $79. Total price is $379.
Okay.
Wow.
I wonder.
But Machi, you're gonna pay $79 now, and then it is that $300.
You can buy them individually.
No, why would I do that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, why would you buy?
You can buy them individually, maybe. But no, it's $379 for the set. It's free shipping from the site. I don't know of another site that might have it. In all fairness, that's 6 characters for $379.
Exactly.
So that's not. Yeah. It's not awful.
No, that's not awful at all.
So
I'm gonna math. 375. You say?
Yeah. 379. Right? 379. Yes.
379 divided by. You said 6, right?
Yeah.
6, correct.
$64 a fig.
See, that's not even bad. But
that's not bad.
It is that whole I don't know the company. I don't know what's underneath that.
Yeah.
And it would suck to say receive it and go, they look fantastic, but I'm gonna have to rebody every single one of these.
Right. If I mod one, I have to mod all of them.
Right. And that would not be fun. I'm trying to see what else they've done. Toys Battalion, that's a tricky one.
The other thing is what's the articulation of that ankle?
That's a big
always
factor.
My question about these third-party figures is there any articulation in the ankle? Because ever since I got that Darth Maul and I had to change the boot, I've always been iffy about it.
Wait a second. What side is this one?
Also, would I get this before the Mezcos? That's another question.
That is a good question.
Imagine getting it at the same time, and I have 6 Power Ranger figures that I have to unbox.
Oh, so Toys Battalion also made 1/6 versions of these.
Yes, I remember the 1/6. What was it? They didn't make the whole team. They made
no. It's so far. It's the yellow, red, blue, pink, black. So, but they've got the ninja versions as well.
Right.
So that's
it's interesting. How are the 1/6 versions of these? Do we know?
I don't know if they're out yet.
Oh.
So that's why it's always tricky.
And this says Q2.
Yes. Which is the problem with third party stuff is that you can never guarantee. Yeah, it's no guarantee, right? Like they could say Q2 and it's it's out December.
Like
you got it within a calendar year.
Like Clark Kent.
Right. There was a delay.
Citizen of Tomorrow, whatever it is.
Yeah. Citizen of Tomorrow. Which by the way looks absolutely phenomenal.
It's stunning. Can't wait for it to get there.
That's always kind of the risk in the sense, like the caution that you have of ordering independent / third party stuff is that don't ever believe that date because they might not follow it. Understandably so, because they're doing this kind of on the slide. This is not legal, so they're working it. But just based on the price, on the look, how are you feel in regards to this, Machi? Is it an in?
I want to see
too many
more
questions
pictures.
Still.
Yeah, I want to see more pictures because
I feel
the longer we sit here too, can you enhance? I'm looking at that because it looked like it was all plastic, but now I'm like, look at that diaper area, right?
Oh,
like
no, it's not all plastic. That's the thing.
It's not all plastic.
Yeah,
okay.
On the listing,
okay, cool.
On the listing, it says
Got
it's
it.
soft
All right.
goods.
Yeah, that's pleather.
It's pleather. All right, my bad.
Vinyl, possibly.
Yeah.
It says bodysuit. Yeah, so body armor 6 sets. So I think the armor might be separate too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And shelf presence, this 3-0 did do the 1/6 scale, and I have those.
Did they do the movie suits though?
No,
this company made the movie suits 1/6.
Yeah. We were saying that earlier. Lago, what are your thoughts on these ones? The 1/12 scale.
I'm happy for everybody that wanted them for 1/12 scale. I don't think you should people that want them, we should get their hopes up too much with articulation. Those suits don't look like they're going to be moving too much. But if you want something that's 1/12 that looks a lot like the movie, this is perfect. They even have the They even have the coins. The coins are the right coins. But I know the 1/6 one, I think the White Ranger, the coin was just a Tiger Zord instead of the Falcon.
Right. Oh, so that wasn't the right coin.
Yeah, so
I think correcting it here, I guess.
I still kind of want the 1/6 ones. I want at least the White Ranger. Not all of them, because I'm like Chamba. I have not Chamba, like Machu. I have the 3-0. So.
Yeah, I have the 3-0 one too. But in all fairness, the movie suits didn't move that well either. The actual movie.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. They were a lot more limited than they were with the jumpsuits.
They're screen accurate. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, let me tell you, dude. Like when this movie came out, these suits came out, and I was going crazy for the Burger King, McDonald's figures. They would have the thing with the Zords. I used to love it. And then when you got the toys, it was just the regular toys with like shine on them, and I was like, "What the hell is this? This is nothing like what we wanted." But I always loved these suits, man. Like these
are great.
I still watched them. I watched the movie probably last month or 2 months ago.
Really?
I really like this movie. It's one of those like
it's fun. It's definitely cheese of its era.
It's cheese,
that's
100%.
That's fine. Like,
God
you can't
bless my
expect
sister.
any more from that. Yeah.
She took me at 10 a.m.
I always kept noticing like the the cast that's not part of the Rangers, like their accents slip in and out because it was filmed in Australia. And I was like, and even as a kid, I was like, I see this kid in like local shows, so I'm like,
Kylie Minogue was supposed to be that woman, that warrior princess woman. I forgot her name.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Minogue.
That's a budget though. You need a budget for that one.
Yeah. I always wanted. I remember at one point there was someone 3D printing it, but I always wanted the Megazord, like the movie Megazord, because it looked so whack. Like it was so bad that it was
so bad.
It's so bad.
It's probably one of the worst Megazords I've ever seen.
Awful Zord.
It's so bad that it's good. And when I was younger, I would watch the movie and then you would watch the show and like that Megazord looks nothing like what's on the show.
No,
what's going on here?
Not even a little bit. But okay, Lago, what did you want to pick?
What did we pick last when I was gone?
We've done the honestly just that was the last one. We did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. We did. Yeah.
I know. We're gonna go Mondo heavy, but let's go Symbiote, Spider-Man, Mondo.
Boom.
All right. So this just came out. Was on pre-order today. It was a limited release. Only 1,000 were made for this limited version. Shout out to Opposable Productions for these amazing shots, by the way. Awesome shots.
Really good.
And it sold out in like less than half an hour. So these things are becoming like Mescos back in the day. Again, it could be because it's just a limited version. I'm sure maybe because I know with Batman Beyond, they did mention that there was going to be a limited version and a regular edition. So maybe the regular edition will come out eventually.
Right.
But this one, I didn't want to take my chances with being Symbiote Spider-Man and knowing that there was not that many accessories. I wasn't too sure that there would be a regular version. Like, what would the regular version come with? It wouldn't come with those extra webs. That's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
they would remove something else more important. He might like the regular version. I could see them not even including the Peter unmasked
Peter head. Yeah.
Or the shocker glove. He's not going to come with the shocker glove, right?
Yeah. Shocker.
What a shocker.
Come back here.
He went ham. He went crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not just his glove, that's his entire hand. He ripped it right out.
My thing is like One of my favorite toys, and I'm going back to me as a kid, but that's where this all comes from, was the Toy Biz animated Spider-Man symbiote suit. I spoke about this probably like a couple weeks ago. And this is basically like the adult version of that, you know? So,
complete with Shocker's hand.
Yeah, complete with
exactly.
Shocker's hand. So I did like I'm getting a lot of Mondo stuff lately, and I really got to calm it the hell down because it's expensive.
It's pricey.
It's super expensive, man.
It's
but
pricey.
you know, I'm limiting the amount of things I get normally, like the smaller things, but it's still super expensive. But the limited edition thing got me, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it because I don't want to miss out on this one. So I did pick it up. I know it's not gonna pose like crazy. I'm glad they had a double jointed elbows and double jointed knees. But even if
you're just gonna have to glue it.
Yeah, find the pose and glue. I spoke to a couple people, and they said it does move okay. It's not the craziest thing, but you know, I don't expect it to. And even if it did move like crazy, the paint that they use scratches off very easily.
See, I hate
like,
that, dude. That's such
that'd be like if I'm moving that torso and I'm moving it a lot, you're gonna get some paint rub there like crazy. And it's just gonna be, So these things they're not playthings. They're just like
playable.
There's display things, and I'm hoping I could just stop like soon because it's too much, man.
You do know it's always your choice, mate.
But like if I can't miss Batman Beyond. I can't miss Batman Beyond. I can't miss Symbiote Spider-Man. I can't miss Venom because it was limited and it was with all these accessories. So I think I'm good now. Like
if they do a Scarlet Spot, you can pass on that one. No,
I'll pass on that.
Like,
I
that's
think
good.
I'm good.
That means if they do a Mary Jane,
I'll pass on it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I'll pass on it.
Black Cat.
I'll pass on it.
I'll buy them. I'll take the Black Cat.
You know who would get me? It would be like Doc Ock,
Web.
Lizard.
No, see Lizard.
Lizard would get me like right away.
Yeah.
You know,
Aunt May is the definite for Lago. Can't pass on that.
Aunt May.
How about regular Peter Parker?
I don't know.
Oh, that could be cool. Maybe. Regular Peter Parker would be pretty cool.
You know, it'd be one of the weird ones that would get me. Jay Jonah. Like that'd be a weird one.
That's not weird. I think
that's not that weird. I think a
lot
of
people.
I'd be in for a Jay Jonah.
Yeah. That would be the solo purchase.
Yeah. In every shot, he's just in the back.
Yeah.
But
always outside a window. Yeah.
So far with these, I'm 3 out of 3. I got the regular Spidey, I got the Venom, and I got this. And I hope it's not that the next one's not that good. Honestly, I just
fingers crossed for your sake.
Hope it just doesn't interest me that much.
Like, next one's gonna be Doc Ock.
Next
it's gonna be Lizard. Watch, it's gonna be Lizard.
Next one's gonna be pre-mutation Smythe. You know, it's like totally like nobody wants this.
I'm good.
Honestly, if they did that would be a bad choice for them too. In all honesty,
Silvermane.
Imagine their Lizard though. If they go crazy like with Clayface. What
about Vulture?
No, Wingspan. Cool. I'm done with Wingspan.
Like, okay, that's why I was like, I know you mentioned the Wingspan before with the Man Bat, and I'm like,
it's hard to find a spot for it, dude. Like, I can't do it now.
You've been trying to sell me that Man Bat for every show.
No,
it was opening his coat. You want a Man Bat?
What's his name?
Hoymer. You too. You were trying to sell me one too.
Man Bat?
I sold it that first day.
Okay.
That first day, I sold it to some guy.
Solid. Yeah. J-Shot, Machu, any interest in the actual Symbiote Spidey?
They look great. They look really, really good. I though I'm really enjoying the Hasbro line. And because I don't really want sixth, but I will appreciate them, and I do appreciate the detail and accessories. Like us thinking back to the Venom that came with like when he's hanging Peter, and you know he's gonna like making him do the thing. Like, that's awesome. You know, the fact that he comes with the Shocker hand. It's a Shocker glove though, right? Like he didn't rip his hand off in the show, right?
It's
like,
a glove, yeah.
It's like, okay, all right, cool. I was like, I don't remember. Like, did I block that trauma? Drop that trauma out. But speaking of the accessories, what is the purple thing there? What's like it looks like a dog collar.
Yeah, that's a symbiote on top of like a stand. That's like
okay, it's like a lab symbiote. Okay, cool.
It'd be cool if it had like a glass, like a plastic.
That'd be cool. Okay, but no, it looks great. I mean, you talk about like deep cuts. Like remember the part where he like transforms into like the Aerosmith looking guy? Like that'd be great if they released that one.
Oh, that would.
That's because the freaking Aerosmith guy made this music, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. No.
The intro song is by the guitarist.
Tyler
of
Perry.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That'd be awesome though if they had him.
that'd be a cool little like.
That'd be like.
Yeah.
That would be like a nice limited like accessory.
Like limited to 500. Yeah. So, but yeah, it looks great. It looks great, and I'm totally with you, Lago, on the sense of like the old school, Toy Biz figures. But it's a pass for me for right now.
Machu, any interest in these 1/6?
They had this figure in Decon, and I was looking at it. The paint apps look great, but like you said, like the moment you move them, you're gonna get scratches, and I'm just like, ooh, it's that deep black you don't want to ruin, you know. Also, I noticed something with the face, with the masthead sculpt, is like the way it curves in the eyes. You get like a shadow because it's like it's recessed in. You don't really see it in these pictures, but in person, it looks a little bit weird because you always think those eyes are like they're kind of like curved outwards.
Yeah,
but this one goes in with like
interesting.
It goes with the shape of the face.
The animated Spider-Man, the head is always so weird. Dude.
It's so weird, yeah.
In different.
It's a weird shape. It is a weird
shape, dude. So
like from the side, they always give him cheekbones.
Mm-hmm.
The cheekbones always protrude out, but then on the front, it looks like a peanut.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing: this black one, the shape doesn't look as nuts as like the red and blue one. The red and blue one, I think, because it was so light, the shape just looked, and they did it right. It's supposed to look like that, but it just as a toy, it was a little awkward, you know.
They did the cell shading really well on this.
I'll say. Yeah, dude. And then with Posable Productions using the blue in the background, it just looks.
Yeah,
he nailed
these
it.
photos pop.
Really good job. Yeah,
photos pop. This is an awkward pose, though. In all fairness, it's just it's cool that it shows that the leg moves like that, but his torso is just so straightforward. It's funny. It's just funny to look at.
You know what's interesting? The images. I don't think it's on this, but like the images they put out today at Mondo on their like blog and everything, it shows. I believe it shows a wall crawling hand.
Interesting.
If you really look at it, it looks photoshopped, but I don't know for sure. Like,
well, they don't have one here, do they? Or are these the splayed ones? Are they the web crawling ones?
Yeah, I guess.
The wall crawling ones usually have more of an angle on the fingers, I think.
Right. Yeah. Usually it's
like down. Yeah.
Mondo shop. Let me go look. But yeah, I think it did. Because there's a picture that looks like he's crawling.
Interesting.
Shop now. No, go on. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for this real quick.
This one's not for me as far as like. I mean, again, the Mondos. The whole Mondo 1/6 stuff, I'm not the market for it. They look good aesthetically. They do the job. It's just for what looks like it's an enlarged version of a 6-inch figure. The price doesn't really reflect it. Right. And especially the whole, Lago saying it's like, yeah, you can just kind of pose and display. I'm like, so it's not an action figure. You can't just really pose it. In all fairness, like, pieces that size, it's awkward to move about anyways. Like I've got 3-0 stuff, I've got a couple of Hot Toys, and you have to know their limitations. They're capable of doing it, but because of the soft goods on those ones, you don't want to push it too far. But because this is like all sculpted, in your mind you're like, I should be able to then. I should be able to really push this thing, especially if they gave you the capabilities in the articulation. But because you can't, it's like, what the heck, man? I paid this much for it. I can't even do the most simplest Spidey pose on a Spidey figure. It just feels a little lacking there.
Yeah, I totally understand when people like that thought. I totally get it, but it's just for me, it's the perfect representation. Yeah. Without the movement, okay.
Yeah.
Of that character with the animation, the paint, the cell shading, like. To me, like when I was a kid and I was watching Spider-Man the animated series and I wanted something ripped right out of the screen, this is it. This is it. and you could still, and again, like people could say, oh, you could get a statue,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but this one you could still move a little bit, you know. So that's the picture, yeah.
So those
Yeah.
are the hands.
Those are
So
the
you
hands.
you see how like on that side, that one looks kind of
Yeah.
like chopped up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, his wrist on the one that's not attached to the ground looks snapped. So
Yeah, something's different
Something
there.
looks off. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess
a cool
maybe they're
shot.
gonna add him.
Oh, it's weird how the blue band on his head just looks like a headband.
Yeah.
It's a nice
It
blue
looks
though,
good
man.
enough, right? It's
They
a
got a
no,
good
it's
blue.
it's beautifully
It's
painted. I
stunning.
think it's effective. It's just I don't know. Again, like for a larger action figure, technically, it's not an action figure. It just looks like an action figure, and it's technically supposed to be, but you can only do this. There's too much restriction for it still, and I just like for that price, I don't want it to have those restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird spot. Like, what would you consider this? It's not really an art toy. It's not really an action figure.
But it's almost an art
1/6
toy that's kind of disguising itself
as
to
an
be
action-
sort of
yeah,
an action figure, but
yeah.
it's still an art toy. So it's
Art
an art
action
toy
figure
with
toy?
the essence of an. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It's an interesting thing.
I'm
I
wondering
don't
if
know
they
why.
do this on I don't want to say on purpose, but I'm wondering if they want to have this their own like category they're
Right.
part of
Sure.
for this, or if like later on they're going to be like, you know what, let's go crazy with articulation, but that's going to mess up the sculpt, man. You know,
It is.
So,
I mean, do you remember back in the day they Hasbro did the 12-inch Legends?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I have
Those
yeah.
are giant action figures. Those were essentially the action figures that we got, just enlarged. You'd think that this would be sort of in that same vein, but it's not. It's not. It's like by attaching it to. Go.
I think that's one of my reasons why I don't do like the Marvel Mondos is because I have those 12-inch Legends.
Right. Which didn't cost you $230 and stuff.
No, they didn't, and they move
Look at
really
that.
well. And some of them have like the more modern articulation scheme where it has the hinge at the waist and then the diaphragm torso on the diaphragm cut.
yes. So this thing has like crazy articulation, like
right.
Yeah, see, like,
butterflies and everything.
Yeah.
It's a little wiggly.
Wait, so do you need that Mondo then? I mean, you have that.
This is not animated. You know?
Right, but like, let's say they did do an animated version where it's got the blue and everything, and if they go, listen, it's $230, would you be like, whoa, what?
What do you mean?
Like if Hasbro would have released that, do a new sculpt.
Oh,
with that.
If the quality was the same, I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But if they got $230 now,
what for Hasbro?
Yeah.
No, because Hasbro
why
it's
not?
never it doesn't feel the same, man. You're not getting.
What if it was like a slightly more like better plastic, better, like it just
Sure.
felt better as well?
Why not?
That price tag just feels so.
But these when they came out a while ago, and they came
Yes.
out like I believe they were like $80, weren't they? I believe they were like they were up
I think
there
around there, yeah.
Okay.
$80. So that was a couple years ago. So now
Right.
with inflation,
that
that would be like
160.
160, 150.
160. Yeah.
That's 220, 230.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
But you can pose that, dude.
yeah, you could pose it. You could pose it for sure. I love this thing. This thing's crazy,
The
but
thing is so wild.
I think didn't Adam work on these? I believe he did.
Maybe.
This has crazy articulation. I like this thing a lot, but
what if you just got somebody to paint that?
it doesn't look like the animated look.
It doesn't look like the animated. Yeah, the head sculpt, the shape. It's the whole mold itself isn't very animated.
All right.
I still like that look better than the.
I do too. I think that one looks bloody wicked.
Yeah, but I like my animated Spideys, man. That's what got me into Spider-Man.
True.
No,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Aesthetically,
it was the Impel cards for me. It was the cards, the Impel cards, 1992, 93, and then the animated series. That was it.
Spider-Man and X-Men. Yep.
It's what got a lot of us into it. So I can understand it.
Sonic Rackman X was asking if the blue lines are painted. The blue lines are painted. They're not the reflectiveness of the paint of the, That would be cool though if they could do that. Then that just like
reflective. Yeah. The pearl. Yeah. We can do another round if you guys like.
I'm down.
J Shot, or would you like to pick?
Let's go down a little bit. I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? We got. God, not a damn turtle. Not a damn turtle in sight.
Oh wait.
Come on, you got the Jokerized Batmobile there.
Yeah, sure. What about let's go to that dragon. Let's talk about a different dragon today.
Dragon Ball Z.
No. The keep that. You went past it. Scroll back up.
This one?
Yeah, that one right there. What's that?
The Urban Aztec.
I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the Stardust Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Great. I have no idea what it is.
Metal cooler as a dragon.
Look at that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's I'll tell you, that second photo sold me.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy it?
It looks amazing. I might. That second photo sold me. That's amazing.
It's not going to be super large. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't get this and expect something like the.
All right, Chamba, the size queen. Relax. Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like for your display, I don't know how, like, what you would. Display.
He's gonna be disappointed once he gets it in his hands.
What display? I don't have a display. Yeah.
Right.
He's gonna be like, I thought this was gonna be at least 3 times bigger.
That's right. It's so much.
This has like Ivan Ooze vibes when he transforms.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't know. It caught my eye when we were scrolling. It caught my eye.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Aesthetically, I think this it's striking.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's striking, and it's cool that they're branching out more to their Yu-Gi-Oh line. They're really expanding on it.
Man, I think these Yu-Gi-Oh monsters are so cool looking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw the Red Eyes Black Dragon at
so nice
at New York Comic Con, and I saw the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I'm like, these look super awesome, dude. Like,
yeah, they do.
Imagine when they come out with an Exodia, like that'd be insane. I would love to see that. I know they came out the model kit. And
I think they'll branch out to the point where they're doing that. I know they teased Yugi.
Yes, they did that. A shadow of it. It's like, who is this? Like, come on, man.
Like,
come
silhouette
on.
is like it's a giveaway. No interest, Machu?
Not really. I didn't really Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fair enough. Let's move on. Machu, what would you like to pick?
Scroll up. We're gonna. I think I saw it before. It was the. We're gonna go back to Mondo again.
Sure.
God.
Which one was it?
The Juggernaut Colossus.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that one's love the colors on that thing, man.
Yeah,
I love the colors on this. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I kind of want this one.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of mad I missed out on the first Juggernaut. Even though it doesn't move, it's just like, oh, it has that presence.
What was that?
What was that?
That was a metal ruler just fell.
Oh,
it's a ruler.
Yeah, every one of us was like, okay, whose screen was that? Because
who lost something in their backdrop?
Yeah. Yeah, this looks great.
Yeah,
aesthetically, just the sculpt.
The colors really pop.
The colors, the metal color that they use, it pops.
Yeah,
that one.
Tommy Hodges, he's the one that sculpted this, and he's doing some awesome job. Like all these Juggernauts that they're coming out with, they're so cool. The Colossus Juggernaut, they had the regular Juggernaut, they had the black.
Did any of you guys pick up any of these ones at all? Any of the Juggernauts from Mondo?
This might be the one.
Dude, I'm at where I have to be with Mondo. Okay, I can't branch. I can't branch out into these things. Look so awesome, and they're big. But I can't go farther than what I've gone. I've gone too far already. But this looks fantastic. The colors remind me of like, you know how when NECA does like the video game characters, the Nintendo. That's what it looked like to me, and I love it.
That's cool. That's a good point. Yeah, I remember seeing the regular one last year and thinking it was really cool looking at Decon, but this the color. I mean, Machi said it, but the colors are the thing that really sells you on this one for sure. So
I'm pretty sure this thing sold out 300 pieces only. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If this didn't go quickly, then
they also had the anti-Internia Battle Cat. That thing sold out too.
You know what I would love to see them do in this style is the Kingpin from Spider-Verse.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Any company,
really
I'm shocked. Like
wide,
hasn't already tried something like that.
You don't have to make him articulated. He didn't really articulate that much.
Nope.
It could be a vinyl figure.
The articulated monsters out there will still be like, yo, it doesn't have double jointed elbows. Like, dude,
no.
I can't believe he's got no ankle rockers.
He doesn't have ab crunch. Like,
he's
a box, dude. He's just like a big box.
He's a wall. He's a wall.
It's a wall. Yeah.
I think
Wall XD. Yeah, there you go. Tell Mike. Tell Mike.
I think what sells me on these is like I don't have to worry about chipping the paint, even with its limited articulation.
Right, you're right with that. Yeah.
Well, especially with its limited articulation, you don't have to worry about chipping any paint. So,
these vinyl figures feel so cool too. Like when you have them in hand.
Yeah,
they're not heavy, but they've got this
not
weight.
heavy. They have
like,
yes. I love it.
Yeah,
Soft plastic that they use.
I got those Mondo Turtles showed up yesterday when I took it out of like the shipper box. I was shocked as to how light they are. So it's amazing.
Oh, we didn't have the Super Shredder on there, did we?
No, I don't think.
He looked good.
One.
Can I like send it to you to?
Sure, absolutely.
DM it to Chatmigos. I think I took a video of it.
Just DM it to the actual chat group chat, and I'll pop it up there.
The group chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Group chat.
Yeah, the vinyl thing is there's something about them. Like,
yeah, you're right. Like there's something when you hold it in your hand, even though it's not heavy, because usually when you have something big, you want something heavy to feel like
there's a density to it still.
There's
that
a density
makes you feel like it's not. It doesn't feel cheap. Like there's a thickness to the plastic, but there's still a lightness because it is hollow. So I don't know. There's always something nice about that. And just aesthetically, there's something about vinyl figures. Like even if you're not a vinyl toy collector, you can look at it and go, "That's cool."
Yeah,
you know. Sure,
I can see why people collect them. Like
100%.
It's not 100%. Like they're always fun. They're always absolutely. They always come up with these crazy colors, and just having the same character in crazy colors, the same sculpt. There's something about it, man.
Yeah, I'll wait till. Yeah, it's just there's something about the look of him, and I know there's a few years ago where they didn't make figures that are rotocast. Is that what it is? Where it's like they're light, the same sort of vein, but they give you some articulation. And I look at those and I'm like, I'd take figures like that all day, where it's just like I got enough articulation to go about while maintaining the size and the sculpt. Okay, Machu sent a video. I'm gonna go see if I can open that.
Let's see the Super Shredder.
I took out the audio.
There you go. We got some turtle action there, Jason.
Finally. Yeesh.
Damn. It's huge.
Look at that. And Street Sharks.
Oh, and the Street Sharks.
That's Street Sharks to me. I'm like, this is what I wanted from the cow.
And that's Brandon Gash, right?
Yep, he sculpted it based on James Groman's.
Still waiting on those Jim Lee turtles.
Yeah, maybe they'll happen this way.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that Super Shredder looks awesome though.
Super Shredders. It's just the width and the shortness of these that kind of they remind you of like how the old Playmates turtles were, but just bigger and stylized. I don't know. There's something about.
In extension to that, these look like, to me, they remind me of the Keshis, just enlarged.
Yeah.
Proportionally speaking, they've got the slightly larger head, but they got gigantic hands and feet.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just kind of pulled it out. And like, while you expand on, obviously, there's more detail because you can fit more detail, but the proportions, they stuck to that. And it's just, because I can see these like this big and be like, yeah, that's awesome. But
I think it's great. Like, you know, NECA gave you the like almost perfect Super Shredder.
100%.
Like, where are you going to go after that? Like, do something stylized, something different, something out of the ordinary. And I think
gave you 3 of them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Right?
They did. So is there any interest for this from you guys?
I'm going to say no. Only, I mean, unfortunately, no. I think it's awesome. But I actually really like the ones that I just got. Although oddly enough, I got 3 of the 4 shipped. Raph is lost in China somewhere.
Oh man,
typical Raph.
Not the best turtle. Come on.
I know, right? Like for real. Like it's the only one that I really wanted. I had to buy the others just in case.
By himself.
What'd you say?
He went out to fight the foot. By himself.
Yeah, he went upstairs to the.
Yeah, he went to go watch a movie.
He's gonna
watch a movie. He went to watch a movie, and then he's on a rooftop somewhere, getting his ass kicked. But they look. I mean, the Super Shredder looks awesome. But like to me, it's like, all right, I got the 4. I got to draw a line. I was really tempted by the black and white ones.
Those New York Comic Con, dude, they look. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it right now. I like those better than the painted ones. The white ones. And then the Baxter Stockman. Oh.
So the Baxter Stockman I could pass on because the Baxter like looks more like the Playmates toy, and I never liked the Baxter Playmates toy. There was just something about that Baxter's Playmates toy. But like I will say this, the card, the fact that they showed the card but at New York Comic Con made me more excited for the ones we had ordered because we hadn't seen the card stock yet.
Yeah, they never showed the packaging, right?
No, so I was pumped. Yeah. So I was excited then for that. So yeah,
Is it a resealable package on that thing?
No, they gave you an extra cards pack. They got an extra back. So it's nice. But I don't think I'm gonna take them out.
I think that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm leaving them in though. They just look too clean.
I love the look of both of them, the colored versions or the black and whites, but I think the black and white it really adds to this whole graffiti aspect to it. And because of the proportions and the shape, and you've got the black lines on, the actual ink lines, I suppose, it really pushes that graffiti with the whole popping of the red. But yeah, they look great. If these things moved like the old Playmates toys, I'd actually be more open to them.
They do have some articulation though. They move the arms,
right?
The head,
arms, but
I don't know
if they move like the Playmates ones though, where it's like it is a bowl shoulder, you've got the rotating wrists, bowl hips.
I don't think
I may have been way more on board with it, but that Street Shark is kind of like
that's the one, dude.
I hate how good it looks because I'm not a Mondo guy. I don't really have a lot of Mondo stuff, but this to me looks like, hey, remember the old figure? It's just that bigger, better. Way more awesome. And I'm like, damn, you might get me with this, but we'll see. Probably not.
So when I was at DCon, the more I walked around and saw more of these kinds of toys, I realized that these, like, when I look at these, it's not like I'm thinking as a toy photographer where like, oh, I could do this and do that. It's more of like, I can display that behind me while I'm on stream.
Exactly. And you're a toy collector.
Exactly what it is.
You're a toy collector. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, that's something I want to display. Yeah. Right. So I don't really care about the articulation.
They are art pieces. These are the things that you have behind you. And it's not the ones that you fiddle with. It's the ones where, like you just mentioned, March, it's like, it's recognizable. They have the presence because of their size as well. The sculpt pops
It's the type of stuff that like someone comes into your room. It's like, oh, you got the Street Shark.
Exactly. This is not the one from the kid.
This is not from when you're a kid.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Yeah. Why doesn't it have jumping action?
Yeah. For me, I'm with you, Chamba. The Street Shark is the one that gets me, and the more I look at them, the more I'm like, I'm really thinking about it, dude.
I gotta see how much it costs, what it looks like. But
the turtles were what, like 80? J-Shark, what were they?
We don't talk prices in case my wife watched the stream.
$8.00.
Yeah,
80
Hot Wheels. He gave them to me. 80 Hot Wheels, I think. I think they were 80 Hot Wheels.
80 Hot Wheels. Right.
I think they honestly, I think they were 100. Like shipped all in, right?
Whatnot. Right.
Yeah.
If it maintains that price tag for the Street Shark, it could get me. But it also depends on what else I'm receiving that time of year, because there's like all the reveals that were shown recently from like Decon, the Tamashi event. I'm like, I can't even look at this. This is nothing. It's not going to.
I think once that Street Shark is painted, it's going to be like, okay, yeah.
I kind of look. I like the look of it not painted.
I do too. I'm going to be with you.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, dude,
it's going to pop.
When it gets that blue and that brown, like when it gets painted, it's going to be like, okay,
everything's going to be a factor. Time.
I also like. I like how you said that Street Shark is the one that really gets you. If you notice the way I'm filming this video, I'm like, oh, it's Raph. Oh, Super Shredder. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Street Shark was really pretty
it just goes to the side.
It's like forget about those two again.
So it's actually, I just looked it up, Lago. They were 90, so it was about
90 Hot Wheels.
115 all in.
99 cents. All right.
99 cents. Yep. They still, it's a steal at 90 cents.
It's I mean, again, I'm gonna gauge it once it's actually up and whatnot when we see the photos and everything. Lago, is there anything you wanted to say? Look at.
Let's go to. It's between the Kratos and the Goku mini.
We can do both.
The mini Goku. The only thing I got to say about the mini Goku is that, like, okay, we're doing Kratos. Oh, we're doing mini Goku. All right. The other thing with the mini Goku is I'm wondering if they're going to paint the body a little bit lighter since he's Super Saiyan.
Right.
To just lighten it up and give it a little difference. Another thing is when they displayed it, they showed the display. I don't know why they went so dark with the outlines of the eyes. It makes him look almost like evil Majin Vegeta status.
He's wearing like eyeliner and stuff.
Yeah, in the show, it's not that dark. It's dark. Yeah. It's a little bit thicker than normal, but it's not that dark. So I'm hoping they change that. Other than that, man,
is this going to be a pickup though for me?
Yeah, man. I think I'm all in the Diamond line, especially when they're just like $30 each. Yeah, I got my 2 Vegetas coming in from Ami Amis.
Yeah. Coming in already?
Yeah, he's out already. He just came out.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I gotta buy that.
I might pick it up next week if I see it.
Vegeta. And I got Trunks coming in, GT Trunks coming in tomorrow, I believe. So
nice. That one looks good. I'm not a GT fan, but that as a figure looks great. Anyone else interested in this one? J-Shot, Machi?
I think I might pick
pass for me. Yeah.
Easy. All right, let's move on to Kratos. Or Sigma Studios God Slayer.
Yeah, Kratos, never heard of him. So yeah, this is the God Slayer, guys. I'm just like, for here, I'm excited because this is what when I played God of War, this is what I played. I played the original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, wasn't it? PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
God of War. So, yeah. And this is what Kratos looked like to me, you know, and I had so much fun with that video game. And I remember NECA came out with them a couple years back. And I was like, oh, maybe I want to pick that up. But now that they're coming out with the more highly articulated one, I might do it. Even though I'm like trying to be as stingy as I can because a lot of my purchases are going to Mondo and stuff. But like,
it's a Mondo heavy stream. Yeah,
it is. It really is. Cheney's flipping and he's like, damn it. Yeah. This is not a 1/6.
There was a lot more Mondo stuff revealed as well, but yeah.
Man, you got to give props to a company that's doing something different, man. I love.
They've got a niche. I think they've carved the niche out for them at this point too.
Yeah, but this Kratos or God Slayer looks really cool, man. Depends on the price for me, but it does. It's interesting.
What's
interested.
the most you'd go for this?
At this point, I don't know. I know it's
70,
low. 65, 60.
All right, 65.
60.
Anyone else interested? J-Shot, Machi?
I never played the game, to be honest with you. I never played the game.
Well, the figure has no interest either.
Good.
Nothing. It's got nothing for me.
That's good.
So, yeah.
Machi?
Yeah.
I'm happy for people that like this. Also, I'm frozen again. So these are my inner thoughts.
Okay. Yep.
He's always off to the side.
Yeah. I'm looking right at it. So
with Machi.
I like the coolest thing about this is the lightning bolt that he's holding.
Right. I was gonna say that's a cool looking effect piece.
Yeah, but like other than that, I didn't really get to play the God of War games. So like this really doesn't like appeal to me that much, but I'm happy for those that did.
Yeah.
Because that's this looks awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I don't think you're ever gonna get a like young Kratos like this again. Like
officially,
those days are long and gone. Now it's the bearded looking Kratos, you know. So, you know, this might be the only chance to get something like this.
It's a great looking figure. I'm not attached to the property at all, but I'm sure like even folks that might not be into the property, they could probably pick this up as far as like a good base buck to use as a custom. Even like if they wanted to put the bearded Kratos on it, it'd still probably work. But I'm glad that this is a pass from me. I'm curious to see though, like I'm not sure of this company. I don't know what else they've done. Again, we said before, it's like third-party companies, they'll change their name constantly.
Yeah.
Just to release new things. Who knows what else they've done already before? Who knows who they were at one point? So
but that's one of the things I love about like third-party companies. They're going like back to a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah.
Where, like you don't have this character highly articulated.
Absolutely.
I'm
Give
still
us a Tomb
hoping.
Raider.
I'm waiting for old Snake. Like I want an old Snake so bad. Dude.
Yeah.
There's only like the Medicom like 1/6 version and then the statues. There's nothing else for old Snake, and I want an old Snake.
You're talking about the original Snake.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm talking about Snake from
Metal Gear Solid 2.
I'm talking Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh,
you want that old man
with the mustache?
Okay.
The mustache and the suit that camouflages. Like there's there's
I'd
barely
like
anything
from 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But old man Snake, like there's nothing. There's barely anything of that guy.
I hear. So it'd be nice. But no, that's it. Unless you guys want to talk a little bit more about whatever.
It's up to you guys.
The Cyberpunk figures are up for pre-order.
Yep.
If anyone is interested in them,
Go get 'em.
David. You can get them at Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth. I'm sure there's other places that you can get them from, but they're up for pre-order now, and they're scheduled for January, February release. That's dope.
I gotta pre-order that. I got to mess with them at Decon, and
during the weekend.
They're really good.
Yeah,
they're really
good.
I bet. Way to tease, Nacho.
Yeah.
Well, Cheney's on here, so it makes sense, right? We need somebody to tease about this.
Yeah. I mean, I wish it came with that dial too. That would have been great.
Yeah. Right. That would be awesome.
796.
What, does he need that Dio anymore? Because he just promoted the figures. Maybe June will give you the Dio now. So
it'd be cool if there was like a printout of it as a background for the box.
That would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah, in the box. Yeah.
Mario, come on, talk to June. Let's do it.
Tell a printout.
In the back, I want Idea by Lago. That's
great
it.
shot.
Yeah,
it looks great.
No, they look cool, man. I don't know much about this property, but they look really cool. He has a cool name too, David. Love that.
Right.
Name.
Very cool. Strong name. Strong name.
Strong name.
Very biblical.
Very biblical.
It is.
It is. No, it is. It is for sure.
Yeah, these look wicked. I'm gonna get them at this rate though. Like, I know with as far as pre-orders and whatnot goes, it's almost like, do I need to pre-order it? Because once they're out, they're kind of available in a lot of spots. I know with the Street Fighter stuff, I don't really pre-order a lot of stuff with the Street Fighter, but you know, they popped up in some import sites. They got them a lot sooner as well, because now that Jada's got they got the rights to sell them in Japan. They had the latest wave. Like, I got the DJ, Cammy, and Guile from Asia, and it's all still legit because there's no KOs of this. That's the thing.
Right.
So BBTS is getting them now. I just got the word.
Right, it's just received it, so that's great. But that's why I'm like, do I pre-order these just to secure it, or do I just like wait till they're out? Because it almost doesn't matter. I know I'm going to buy them, that's without a doubt. But is it necessary to pre-order them? That's what I'm just thinking now. Really,
I don't know about you in Australia, but like here for me, like I have to pre-order them because like the Target by me, I don't see them a lot, and I know this is going. I'm not saying I'm not
sure.
Just like where my area, don't see them too much, and when I do pick them up. Like I saw Ken the other day for the first time in a long time.
That's awesome. But like these won't be available at Target, is what I mean. So because they're just for the online retail. Do I bother?
So we gotta pre-order them.
Ordering you got to either pre-order them and just wait till they get them in stock. So you're not gonna see them in Target and stuff. So
Macho, you got your Guile. Where'd you get that from?
I got it from June.
Oh,
direct.
Yeah,
directly hand delivered.
Look at that. I love that figure, dude.
He looks great.
But my BBTS order just converted too.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So I'll take that one. Thanks, Macho.
You got that. And Cammy and DJ if you want those too.
Perfect. Yeah, of course.
Actually,
perfect.
I want a second Cammy. You got to buy another Cammy.
That's fine. Damn it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for like player 2 at this point.
I'm Camulus.
Oh, the blue Guile would look so sick.
Dude, that's the one that I'm actually waiting for. The blue Guile.
That's the one, man.
That's as iconic as the green one.
I'm
waiting. BBTS Bison looks awesome, dude. Like that,
dude. Cheney, let me play with that. I gotta get that BBTS Bison.
Isn't it like something about the colors that make that feel cooler for some reason? I don't know.
It just pops, man.
I don't get it.
I definitely want them to do like a player 2. Like, do you think they do it like a deluxe box with the Guile? Because like I want the flash kick.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be neat. Maybe I could see something like that for because I don't know who's getting the blue Guile. Either it'll be like a convention exclusive with that
Walmart.
With the
if it's Walmart,
see if Walmart. But see, I know like in terms of who gets the colors, Jada obviously has preference to what color they want to pick.
Yeah,
and then everyone else has to fight for ourselves. But you know, Jada, it could be a next level release. That way you can make it a deluxe. You can have the actual flash kick, but usually the next level releases are the convention exclusive type stuff that they do. So it'd be neat either way. But I want that blue one regardless.
Oh yeah. I want a blue Guile too.
Who would be like your ultimate like Ken alternate costume? Like what color would it be for you for Ken?
That you blue is actually a good one too.
The blue one? Okay.
Yeah. I still remember the Keenan Ishimura illustrations where it's all the alternate colors, and that blue Ken was like popped right out. So it was the same with Blue Guile.
Me would be the green.
Green?
The green.
Oh, that like teal?
No, like
the green. Yeah.
The super green. And it was just because like every time I would pick it, it would be that green, and I'd be like, oh gosh, it's green again. And I learned to love it.
All right.
Like I always wanted to pick the red, but I for some reason I was always getting the green. So I was like,
I like that purple one. The purple was good.
Purple one's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the beauty about
Gohan vibes.
That's true. That's the beauty about the line is that you can have so many alternate colors, and it's not, it's part of the actual lore of it. It's part of the game itself. It's not just a recolor for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what it does. But I think that's it.
Cool.
That's it. Love talking toys, man. That was fun.
Yeah, it was great. Good.
All right, guys. Yeah.
Huh?
Where can we find you, J-Shot? Tell us where we can find you.
You can anybody can keep up with me. I am not fast. You can get me at jshot_820 on Instagram. You can find me tomorrow night on Wednesdays between two Sentinels with this guy. And we're gonna talk more toys. We're gonna have Ryan Ting on tomorrow. Talking Sentinels. Between two Sentinels, talking Sentinels.
Got a couple days left for that one, right?
Yeah, we got a couple days left. So, hoping to make some pre-orders tomorrow. And also please, follow me on YouTube, jshot_820. I've just been working on a new video from Legion's Con, interview with Retro J. So that's gonna come out soon.
Nice.
Okay.
Machu, where could we find you?
You can find me on Machu Toy on Instagram and on YouTube. And just like J-Shot said, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. between two Sentinels. Really looking forward to talking about the Sentinels with Ryan Ting, because
that's awesome.
That would have been a great reveal from Comic-Con.
That would big miss. That's all right.
Talk Sentinels with the Sentinels.
Yeah.
Chamba, how do we
could have revealed the 2-pack in San Diego.
Yeah. Maybe you'll have another reveal of another
San Diego.
Possibly.
You'll have the exclusive review for you guys.
Maybe.
There you go.
I'll take that.
Free Sentinel.
Why not?
Chamba, how can we keep up with you, bud?
You could find me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on the Toymigos Discord quite often. I'm on Chatmigos Assemble on Tuesday, then on Thursday. Not this coming weekend, I think it's next weekend, I'll be at Comic Art Expo in Tokyo Comic Art Expo, and then the weekend after that I'll be at Tokyo Comic Con. So
nice.
Cool.
Lago, where can we find you?
You can find me here on Tuesdays on Instagram, Lago_Figs, and I also have a YouTube channel, Lago Figs. So that's where I will be at. I also just want to say what's up to the people that came in a little bit later. KJ Smith, Chubsy Wubsy, highly articulated. Not sure if we did Sonic Rockman X, Brick something. Let's see, Man Beast Boy, always my boy right over there. Paul Morales, I think we mentioned him already.
Yeah. Alistair
McRae.
Yep.
Bobo, Toy Blocks, Vader Zug, and RG. What's up, RG?
Thank you for joining us.
John Twill, Roger Dodger, Renegade Figures, and we got Carl up in the house, Ender Shadow. No Chewing.
Chewy.
And Radan. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But thank you all for joining us. And, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with us for Lago Figs, Chamba, Machu Toy, and J-Shot. And we miss you, Cheney. And we miss you.
Yeah, that was Cheney.
Junior, and we miss you. Tell him 796, dude. We miss that guy. But thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, we're here and let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Chatmigos.
My bad. I gotta get the exit ready.
Okay, bye.